Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. WCTH star Chris McNally on Romance of Hallmark's Holiday Crashers. One of the most anticipated Hallmark movies is. This stars Lindsay Fonseca, Daniela Monet, Jag Bal, and star Chris McNally. In a recent interview, McNally talked about the romance of this movie, as well as a bit about his character's heart. Here is what he said. Chris McNally talks about the romance of Hallmark's Holiday Crashers. The second movie of Countdown to Christmas is Holiday Crashers. This is the story of two best pals who are unfulfilled in their careers and decide to crash some high-end parties around town. However, Tony meets a tech entrepreneur Justin, and sparks fly. Hallmark fans and hearties have been enjoying the sneak peek video of Holiday Crashers. The scene between the leads Lindsay Fonseca and Chris McNally show a lot of chemistry. Therefore, it is no surprise that Swoon in a recent interview with the When Calls the Heart star. Chris shared a bit about Justin's past first. We see that he has been hurt in the past, so he's got some residual emotional trauma to him that doesn't stop him from falling in love very quickly, I would say, but it does stop him from being 100% honest about how he feels and upfront about it. While the sneak peek makes it seem that things go swimmingly, despite his tender heart, Chris revealed that there are ups and downs in this movie, as well as a time gap. But Chris does say that Justin and Tony are really great for each other and stimulate each other intellectually. Then he admitted, I think there's also a physical attraction and great chemistry. Chris McNally reminds fans this is not his first Hallmark Countdown to Christmas movie. Although much has been said about Holiday Crashers being Chris McNally's first lead in a Countdown to Christmas movie, Chris reminds fans that his first movie is the 2016 Hearts of Christmas. But he was interested in doing Holiday Crashers because it felt different from what we typically see during the Countdown to Christmas holiday movies. Has Chris McNally ever crashed a party? Speaking of the theme of Holiday Crashers, Chris McNally was asked if he had ever cashed a party. His answer was in the affirmative. The WCTH star admitted that he wasn't invited. Therefore, he was strategic. Because he only lived a couple of blocks away from the venue, he figured that if he arrived after 10 p.m., no one would pay attention to who was coming in. Best of all, after he snuck in, he made a really great friend doing this. Best of all, he had a great time. It sounds like viewers will too. Holiday Crashers premieres on Saturday, October 19th, at 8 p.m. Eastern, on the Hallmark Channel. In addition, this movie will be available to starting the next morning for up to 72 hours. WCTH star Chris McNally on Romance of Hallmark's Holiday Crashers. When it comes to holiday magic, few can conjure up warmth and whimsy quite like Hallmark. And this year, fans of the network's signature feel-good fare are in for a festive treat. Chris McNally, beloved for his role as Lucas Bouchard on When Calls the Heart, is stepping into a whole new kind of romance in Hallmark's latest seasonal film, Holiday Crashers, a tale of unexpected love, holiday hijinks, and the delightful unpredictability of Christmas miracles. In a candid conversation, McNally opened up about the film's charm, the allure of its central romance, and how stepping into the shoes of his new character let him explore a more comedic, spontaneous side, while still tugging at the heartstrings in true Hallmark fashion. A different kind of holiday hero in Holiday Crashers, McNally plays Noah, a charismatic event planner whose orderly world is turned upside down when two spirited sisters crash one of his elite holiday galas. What begins as an intrusion quickly transforms into an adventure that challenges everything Noah thought he knew about love, family, and the meaning of the season. It's a little more mischievous than some of the other holiday movies, McNally laughs, describing Noah as a guy who thinks he's in control, but Christmas, and one very unexpected woman, has other plans. That woman is played by up-and-coming Hallmark favorite, Emily Tennant, portraying Addie, one of the two crashers whose impulsive decision to sneak into a high society party sets the whole story in motion. McNally says the chemistry was instant. There was something really organic about the way our characters clashed and connected, he says. They're total opposites. She's wild and spontaneous. He's all about schedules and structure. But there's a spark that neither of them can ignore. Romance with a dash of chaos. Hallmark fans know that love under the mistletoe often comes wrapped in complications, and Holiday Crashers is no exception. The film leans into classic romantic comedy tropes, mistaken identities, stolen moments, and a fair share of laugh-out-loud mishaps. But it's grounded by real emotion and the universal longing for connection during the holidays. What I loved about this script was how it balanced humor and heart, McNally shares. Yes, it's funny and playful, but there's depth too. These characters are both looking for something more, even if they don't realize it at first. McNally says the role allowed him to tap into different sides of his acting toolkit, combining his flair for romance, honed through years on WCTH, with a sharper comedic edge. There's a scene where Noah tries to rescue a Christmas tree that's falling off a rooftop, while still trying to impress Addie, he says with a grin. It's completely ridiculous and totally charming. Those are the moments that really make this movie shine. Finding love in unexpected places. The heart of Holiday Crashers lies in its central theme. Sometimes the best things in life happen when you step outside your comfort zone. Noah's someone who's been playing it safe for a long time. McNally explains. He's built this life that looks perfect on paper, but it's missing something real. When Addie crashes into his world, literally, he's forced to look at everything differently. For McNally, that message resonates deeply. As someone who spent the better part of the last decade in the Hallmark universe, he's seen firsthand how stories about hope, love, and second chances can make a real impact. Especially around the holidays, people are craving stories that remind them what matters, he says. It's not about the perfect party or the perfect gift. It's about connection, forgiveness, and opening your heart, even when it's scary. A nod to the classics. Though Holiday Crashers feels fresh and contemporary, McNally notes that it draws inspiration from some beloved holiday rom-coms. There's definitely a while you were sleeping kind of energy, he says. That sense of falling into something unexpected and slowly realizing it might be exactly what you needed all along. There's also a healthy dose of Home Alone-style mischief, thanks to Addie's sister, Bree, played by Andrea Brooks, a familiar face to WCTH fans. The sibling duo adds a layer of fun chaos to the narrative, making the film a full family affair. It's not just a romance, McNally adds. It's about sisters, friendships, community, and finding joy where you least expect it. Christmas magic, Hallmark style of course. No Hallmark movie would be complete without dazzling holiday decor, a swoon-worthy snowball fight, and that iconic final kiss in the falling snow. Filming in Vancouver during winter definitely helps set the mood, McNally jokes. There's something about those lights, the cocoa, the careless, even when you're working, it feels magical. And that magic translates on screen. From glittering gala scenes to cozy fireside confessions, Holiday Crashers delivers everything fans love about Hallmark holiday films, plus a few surprises. Looking ahead, and back, as McNally continues to branch out within the Hallmark world, he's grateful for the loyal audience that's followed him since his debut on When Calls the Heart. I wouldn't be here without the Hearties, he says sincerely. Their support has meant everything, and I think they're really going to enjoy this one. It's different, but it still has that same heart. He hints that fans might even see a few subtle nods to WCTH in the film, though he won't spoil anything. I'll just say, keep an eye out for a certain book reference, he teases. Final thoughts. Crash the party. As the premiere of Holiday Crashers approaches, McNally is feeling grateful, and just a little festive. This movie is a celebration of spontaneity, of letting go and letting life surprise you, he says. That's what the holidays are about, right? Being present, being open, and maybe, just maybe, falling in love. So whether you're a long-time Hallmark fan or just looking for a little seasonal joy, don't be afraid to crash the party this year. You might just find exactly what you didn't know you were looking for, wrapped in tinsel, tied with a bow, and starring one very charming Chris McNally. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with